What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the Halo franchise and how it has affected me over the years and why I'm so psyched for it. Now, if you're new to the channel, be sure go down there, hit that subscribe button. You won't regret it, and I appreciate all my subscribers, everybody that leaves comments down below. You guys are amazing. And if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like on it. I appreciate it. Just enjoy the video. Oh yeah, here we go. Halo. So I figured I'd start off way in the beginning, and that's with Halo Combat Evolved. That's right, I started with the original first game, and I think I was about 12 or so at the time when I first got to play it, and it was so addicting. Get to do all the stuff in the campaign, and I had so much fun riding around in the Warhogs and just shooting all the freaking aliens and all that kind of stuff. It was so awesome, and it was definitely a good first game to get me into the Halo series. Then I went to Halo 2. Now, I had no idea how amazing Halo 2 would be. It was so much fun and such an improvement, I thought, with the gunfights and the graphics, and everything was just so improved on with the second game. I was like, how could it get any better than this? You know what I mean? The second one had dual wielding, freaking the Beaver Creek, rockets, all kinds of awesome stuff. Now, there was no online yet. I'm pretty sure it was just like local, and I remember having LAN parties and stuff with all my friends. That was so much fun. And nowadays you really can't enjoy a good LAN party or anything because, there's internet and all the freaking games now don't let you do split screen and whatnot. And I think it's, Microsoft doing that so that, more people have to go out and buy consoles and stuff. You know what I mean? But if you guys ever got to play Halo, with a LAN party or with your friends or, with family or whatever, if you guys ever got to do a LAN party, you know how much joy it is, and it's so much fun in Halo or any other shooter or any other co-op, split screen for that matter. Halo 2 was so amazing though, and I would never forget it. Okay, now Halo 3 was soon to be coming after that. But the second I seen Halo 3, I was so excited from day one. The first time I seen that trailer they released and, showed the new game and all the stuff that they were going for with all the weapons and the new brutes and all the new epic stuff that was going to be in the next game. I was so pumped. But not only that, all that awesome stuff with the campaign, but there was going to be multiplayer. And I was so excited for it. I got a 360 just for Halo, okay? I was in the 9th grade then, okay? But every day I would come home, and I couldn't afford internet back then. But even 1 meg of internet then was really good at the time. And you gotta remember, like back then, like 1 meg was a lot. And nowadays you have like 1,000 gigs and stuff. It's so ridiculous how far the internet has come. But back then, I was still in my neighbor's Wi-Fi. But it enabled me to get online and play Halo with all my friends. And I joined the clan, and I had members all over the world. There were some in Germany, some in the UK. They were all over, okay? Back then, you gotta remember, there wasn't as many games to play as there is today. Back then, the only other shooters that were good were maybe Call of Duty and a few others. And there really wasn't anything where you could go online and play with all your friends and stuff, you know what I mean? It was so fun learning all the call outs and everything. I played thousands and thousands of games with my freaking clan, and that's one of the things, whenever you try to be competitive, is if you have a team and you go in and you have mics and stuff, and the call outs, and you have all good people, you wreck in Halo. And that's one of the greatest things, but the worst things. So if you're like a solo player or something, and you just happen to come up against a team of people, you would get freaking wrecked. Yeah, some people, are really good. Now when it came to SWAT, I didn't mind, if my whole team quit out and it was just me versus 4 other people, because I would wreck. There was times I would take on 4 people, wreck the crap out of them. They didn't know what was going on. They all had mics. They were in a clan because they had the clan tags and stuff. One of my favorite game types is definitely SWAT. I noticed these days that SWAT isn't as popular, or maybe now that they have all 4 of the games out in the collection, maybe the fan base is just kind of split out, you know what I mean, to their own kind of favorite games, because they're all good in their own way, you know what I mean? My favorites for multiplayer are Halo 4, Halo 3, and Halo Reach. I've spent so many hours in these multiplayers. It's so crazy, man. I wish I had my old account, because now I got this new one and I have no idea how many hours I used to spend, you know what I mean, on the Xbox 360 with my clan, just freaking murdered all these people. It was so much fun going into a game and wrecking these people 50, and they would get like maybe freaking 3 or 4 kills. It was pretty bad sometimes, and I felt so bad for these people. You know what I mean? At the same time though, I've had this happen to me, okay? I've been wrecked countless times by a freaking team of 4 that'll come in. I'll just be trying to lone wolf it by myself. You know, I won't have as many friends online or something, or maybe I just don't feel like being, you know, social. Be sure to let me know down in the comments though if you guys have any awesome Halo stories that you want me to know about. I had the original Hayabusa armor, okay, because you had to get 1,000 gamer score, and you had to find all the skulls and all that kind of stuff, and I did it, and it was so much fun. Yeah, it was hard, but in the end, it was definitely worth it, and that's one of the cool things, is I could still log into my old account and see my original Hayabusa armor. I have thousands and thousands of hours of memories with these games. It's so crazy. Yeah, since I was on Wi-Fi, sometimes I would get disconnected, and it sucked because even though I murdered, sometimes it freaking bumped down my score, which back then was very important, okay? Because the better you did and the less times you died, the more medals you got, the faster you would rank up, you know what I mean? But as you started going down, and your stats started to get bigger and bigger, it was harder to rank up, you know what I mean? I had a 50 in almost everything, except for maybe snipers. I can't remember. Team doubles, yeah dude. I would go in there with one of my friends, and we would just wreck. I don't remember for sure back in the day, but I think it only took about 15 games or so for me and my friend both to hit rank 50 in team doubles. That's how freaking awesome we were, guys. Now, I do still murk these days. I still prefer to play with the controller. It's just how I've always been. Yeah, some games I play with the keyboard and mouse, and I do have a good Logitech mouse and a good Corsair keyboard, but I still, you know, I don't know, it's just, you know, I have thousands and thousands of hours with the controller, you know what I mean? I just can't get used to mouse and keyboard in Halo. Next would come Halo 4. And it was such a big game for me. Yeah, I love the story. I love Cortana. I loved everything they did with the campaign. It was so interesting, and I really like how they played on Master Chief and Cortana's relationship over the years, because you guys gotta realize, you know, they've been together for like 8 years or so they have such a good relationship. It was so sad seeing Cortana go, and you know, this is one of the first Halo games that made me cry, that's for sure. Some people to this day still have hate for Halo 4, and I would never understand why, because it's such an amazing game. And I think a lot of it has to do with nostalgia and, you know, them preferring a Bungie game. But at the same time, you guys gotta realize, okay, 343 made Halo 4 from scratch, okay? They did it on their own, and I think they did a really good job introducing the Prometheans and all the awesome stuff that they introduced in the campaign. And I can't wait to see what they do with Halo Infinite. You guys see the posters, you see the figures, you see the background. I'm so hyped for this freaking game, and I hope that when it comes out, it does not look like the demo that they showed off last year. And I'm sure it won't, guys. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's just all they had at the time. I'm thinking the reason why they called it Infinite is because they're going to keep adding on to it. You know what I mean? They're going to release the first part of the game, and it's going to have the first part of the story. It's going to have the multiplayer, all the other stuff that a Halo game has, right? And then I think they're going to add on, you know, the other parts of the stories where it continues on and on and on as the years go by. You know what I mean? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. I mean, there's a reason why they called it Halo Infinite and not Halo 6. I had the week off from work because I haven't been feeling the best, and I've been to the doctor twice. I've been having dizzy spells and stuff, and we're pretty sure it's an ear infection, so I'm taking, you know, Flonase and a couple other things to try to help that stuff drain down. It's so bad because I work in a flooring mill around belts and chains and all kinds of stuff, and it requires me to be very fast. I was getting very dizzy and I didn't feel safe, so I did what I had to do and I got out of there, and I'm gonna go back in Monday, and hopefully I'm not getting dizzy anymore. I mean, I went and drove today and I was feeling a lot better, but don't worry, just because I'm feeling a little bit down doesn't mean I'm not gonna take this chance to make awesome content for you guys every freaking day of this weekend, so don't worry about that. I have tons of other stuff on the channel though. Go check my backlog. I have all kinds of stuff that I made with my heart and soul just for you guys. The family gets bigger every freaking day, and one of my favorite things is talking to each and every one of you down in the comments and getting to know you guys. So if it's Halo related or any other games you want to see on the channel that I don't have, any kind of reviews, let's plays, reactions, anything you guys want me to talk to you about, be sure leave a comment and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Yeah, YouTube is not the best at notifying me, but I promise you, as soon as I get the notification, I'll check on it. I can't believe how many awesome, supportive subscribers I already have, and I promise you, I have huge plans this year, and I'm going to keep growing the channel. I'm going to keep posting videos almost every single day that I freaking can. I promise you guys. If I could, I'd post videos every single day of the week, 7 days a week. But I'm not getting paid yet, and I have bills and responsibilities, you know what I mean? And a daughter, and all the other stuff going on in life. I have such high hopes for this channel, and it's not going anywhere as long as YouTube doesn't. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, though, and I'll see you on the next one. And remember, stay positive.